And President William Ruto has implored religious leaders to pray for his administration as he takes over the mantle of leadership, saying they were faced with a huge task of rescuing the country's economy choking under the hold of debt.
Well, during a Thanksgiving service at Statehouse, Nairobi, Ruto expressed confidence that measures they had instituted to deal with the emerging challenges would succeed. Chematai Goin reports.
After jetting back into the country from attending the 77th United Nations General Assembly Conference, President William Ruto, First Lady Rachel Ruto, and Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua joined hundreds of clergy from different faiths in a Thanksgiving service at Statehouse, Nairobi. The president sought divine wisdom as he prepared to tackle the state of the country's economy.
As we speak today, we are chained to many debts. 65% of all the taxes we collect, we use to pay debt. That's why I'm asking you to pray for our economy.
You need to pray for Dr. Ruto. The country he has inherited is not a very sweet story. It's a difficult story. Work has to be done. And it's only God's hand that will help him through. It is not easy.
President Ruto was taking a firm stand against external borrowing, which he noted was crowding out funds that should be channeled to development, maintaining his previous statement on the need to encourage a saving culture amongst Kenyans.
We cannot continue to borrow from the savings of others. If we must borrow, let us borrow from our own savings so that we can pay interest to our own savers and we can build our country using our own savings. I am very clear, I am very keen, and I'm sure we'll be working with our members of parliament and members of Senate, National Assembly, so that we can provide the framework for Kenya to save, so that we can become good men and women and leave an inheritance for our children.
Many are saying the challenge before us is daunting, but I'm really encouraged by Philippians 1:6, confident that he who began a good work in us will be faithful to complete it. God didn't bring us this far to just bring us this far. We will succeed. Kenya will succeed. Nairobi will succeed.
The president and his deputy remained confident that the new administration will turn around the country's fortunes.
And I want to pray that the church can pray for a paradigm shift in the economy of our country. We have laid out good plans, and I can see there is light at the end of the tunnel. Things are difficult, but we will succeed because we have God on our side.
We have a difficult situation. Drought is ravaging people across the country. People have no food, people cannot afford food. Hospital bills is an issue, schools is an issue, and all this is in the hands of one man. He can't do it alone. God must come through for him. And we ask you to continue praying for him endlessly.
We have a duty that is before us as the church to continue upholding this nation in prayer. Church, you are the pillars that will take this nation to the next level.
President Ruto's other prayer request to the clergy was for them to pray for the countrymen in uniform to defend Kenya's territory.
Kenya is an anchor state. I spoke to many leaders over the last couple of weeks, and they are looking at Kenya to provide solutions for the peace of our region. From Somalia to Ethiopia to DRC to South Sudan and the whole of this region.
The fifth administration also signaling upcoming changes to the National Social Security Fund and SSF, saying the current contributions of 200 shillings a month was too low.
We will now be rolling the wheels of government to make sure that We deliver on all the other issues.
Chamutai Goen, Citizen TV, Nairobi.